Got a lot to do today. I got a whole bunch of things on my phone, my to-do list for the day. NFP, I at least know for a fact is gonna have volume. Now, if we have volume, that is something I'll be able to predict.
Yeah, it's the last trading day of the week. I ain't even gonna try to force nothing.
There's 9:30. That shit flying. So it looks like we're not gonna end the day off with a L trade. It looks like we're gonna be up a W trade nonetheless.
Yes, I do think 2,500 is enough money to trade. It just depends how much you're risking per trade. Why not take one-to-ones when you're on a losing streak? I could take one-to-ones when I'm on a losing streak, but then again, it's gonna take me double as long to even get back to profit. How did you feel when you started to see consistency in trading?
Good morning, everybody. It's a great sunny day. I'm right here on the balcony and we have about 9 minutes until NFP. I'm actually personally thinking if we get this specific trade idea that I'm watching right now, I'm willing to trade NFP. NFP, I at least know for a fact is gonna have volume. Now, if we have volume, that is something I'll be able to predict or anticipate compared to the days before, the weeks before. I didn't necessarily know when we're gonna get the moves, when we're gonna get the volume. 9:30 hits some days, 9:30 doesn't hit some days. But today, we have NFP at 8:30, so we have about 8 minutes until then. We're gonna see if we can watch this trade. I'm watching this trade for longs at this US 30 4-hour fair value gap. You probably can't see much, but I'm watching it for our longs. So if we can get a retracement in the next 8 minutes to this area that I'm watching, I'm gonna be taking these longs, and we may be able to get a good trade. I'm gonna let the team know that I'm watching this trade just because I'm not on the live call as of right now. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. If this is the trade of the day, hey, we catch a nice and simple trade of the day. Maybe it's the trade that's not on VIP, like on that live call. We're still going to show up at 9:30 and everything at 10 o'clock like we always do to get a great day, to have a productive day, to give value to the team. But we'll see if we can catch these trades. I'll keep you updated. But right now, probably about to do some push-ups or something, just kind of start getting my body flowing. I literally just woke up, came to the balcony so I can get some sun and wake the fuck up. 30 open. The fucking dogs just violated, bro. Violated. But it doesn't look like we're gonna get this retracement. Yeah, the longs is what I wanted, but I'm not hopping in just to hop in. I wanted my entry down here, which never got hit, and I'm pretty sure the entry never got hit on NAS either. Yeah, it just kept going higher. Well, it looks like we continue waiting.
About to be on the computer, about to get on the live call. Didn't go to the room. We about to just have the VIP session right over here. As long as we got a laptop, as long as we got internet, as long as we got Telegram, we can join the calls, and that's what we about to do. So let me get everything all started, all connected, and then we gonna get straight on into it. See if we can catch some trades today. End the week off with a bang. This is what we come here for. Let's see. Maybe it's another break-even day. Maybe it's another no trade day. Find out in the next couple minutes. Yeah, it's the last trading day of the week. I ain't even gonna try to force nothing, especially after NFP. NFP, if I would have caught that long I was looking for on 30, but yeah, how's everyone doing? How everyone week going? Yeah, I honestly don't know if this is gonna be a trade. Like I said, I just seen such a significant pullback to make sense of a trade. And at that point, if we got that big of a short, I would have rather just been in the shorts. But like I said, I'd rather be in longs. I've already taken enough L's. I'm not gonna take a short on a Friday when I'm already knowing I want to be bullish. Doesn't mean it's not gonna play out though, trust. Just gotta manage risk, man. That's what her job is. There's 9:30, that shit flying. Yeah, that's why I don't want shorts at an all-time, not all-time high, but so close to all-time highs and highs. This is moving too, like it's not a lot, like it doesn't look like a lot price-wise, but this is just a lot of movement. This 15 minutes, that's what I'm saying. This, just the 15-minute candle by itself, not counting wicks, is 70 points. And that's at the daily gap and the 4-hour gap. Let's see what it does now. Let's see. I want to see these longs with NAS from this area right here. I'm going to give it a second, but this is where I want to watch the longs with about a 30-point stop loss. I'm going to do 50. Fuck 30. 50 for NAS makes more sense. The range is wide as shit. Only trade of the day so far. 50 points on NAS. That's wide, but it's not wide. What is this though? That's the 1 to 3. All I need is a 1 to 2 on this shit, man. Yes, the longs at the daily gap and the 4-hour. I'm trying to win a trade, man. I want to win a trade. This shit is insane work, bro. Nah, I just got robbed. Yeah, the markets went crazy today.
Went crazy. They definitely ended up flipping bearish. Flipping bearish. I didn't think it was going to reverse like this on NAS, but you know what? It be like that sometimes. It's been a very tragic week for me, but I lost $100, so I'm not going to complain. I just manage risk. I'm not risking the whole house. I'm keeping my risk small, and until I get a winning streak, until I win some trades again, I'm not upping risk. And I'm going to keep on going down in risk until I win again, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep my accounts to continue to be able to trade again. And as of right now, we ended the week as an L week. Unfortunately, but listen, as long as you don't lose too much, that's all that matters. NFP, I wish the NFP trade, the trade idea that I was talking to you guys about this morning when I was on the balcony, I wish it would have hit the entry, because that trade by itself would have been more than enough to give me my 1 to 2 and I would have been out, but it never hit the entry. I don't even want to say I missed the trade because it never hit the area of interest. It never hit the area I was supposed to get in, so I didn't get in. So I didn't miss it. It was just an opportunity that I wasn't a part of, which FOMO and all the little things, but overall that NAS trade that I took, it was a valid trade. It just didn't play out. There was a daily gap and a 4-hour gap. Just didn't play out. The probability just wasn't on my side, so I took a $100 loss and I got robbed by the charts. But got a lot to do today. I got a whole bunch of things on my phone when it comes to my to-do list for the day. So now that we got the VIP session done, we have a couple other things. We got to get 4 to 6 new reels, schedule a new vlog. I got to record some videos. I got to get on a call with a VIP member, James, because James from VIP, if you're watching this, we're going to about to put together some of the merch for FBA merch, some of the VIP clothing lines, some exclusive clothing line, but we're going to hop on the design call about that. The gym, I'm going to go on Instagram Live to give some value to people, probably going there for about an hour, answering questions, just giving value to everybody, talking just all the stuff that I usually do. And then I got to take my dogs on 3 to 4 walks. So with that being said, let's get on with the day. I can still see NAS going long. I want to take this last trade risk at $100 since I'm still on a small account, just to see if I can get a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It's just right now the uncertainty behind the markets is a little critical. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's a little critical. But we'll see. Nonetheless, we just got to manage risk. What you going to see? Overall, everything is bearish. Hindsight, the previous high would have been a great entry, but it's just like I said, I was looking for the longs, which never happened, but we'll see. I definitely like the bullishness if it can continue to play out. It looks like, where's my phone at? Oh, phone's in my bag. Looks like we just hit TP1. I just got out the shower, about to go take these dogs on a walk, but we just hit TP1. So it looks like we're not going to end the day off with a L trade. It looks like we're going to be up a W trade nonetheless. Let me go break even this trade. All right, so we just moved stops to break even, and price is slowly pushing right now. So I'm about to send this to VIPs, tell them to break even the trade for the people that are in the trade. But like I said, though, I do need to go on this. Well, where are my glasses? I need my glasses to get this content. For the people that don't know how I be getting the recording with the no hands is these right here. The Ray-Ban Metas. These right here are the reason we have a lot of content. No cap. But yeah, I'm about to put these on. And then we're going to see what this trade going to hit for. See if we get hit TP2. The amount of trades that have hit TP1 this month and not hit TP2 is crazy. But I'm not going to change my system because of the conditions. I'm going to simply do what I do every day. I'm at break even. I can't lose. I have 1 L for the damn down $100. But if this trade plays out, we make it all back plus a little bit more. So it's all risk to reward, man. All risk to reward. But now we just wait. I'm going to actually set an alert at this TP2. TP2 is actually up here. Not sure why. This is a little lower. It's right here. TP2 is right at that line where it is 42.481. So we'll see. Only time will tell. We going back damn near the break even. This is insane work, bro. Insane work. I'm glad I'm break even on the trade, but like damn, bro. We was almost there. We came to TP1. We were at 42.434 and the TP was 4.846. So about 40 points away from TP2. Well, worst case, I'm losing nothing and making nothing. I left my camera on. Okay, bad drawing. But just came back to the crib and we had got stopped break even. Would you look at that? Shit shiesty, man. Shit is shiesty. I already let the chat and everything know I got stopped break even. I was letting them, walking them through and everything, but it is what it is. Small L for the day, $100 L. Stop that break even. We be back, man. We be back. We about to go get some food right now. I got her in the background taking pictures of me that I'm gonna have on Instagram. We about to go get some food. Start the day off. We're going to Barnes & Noble because the book that she got, that shit, she don't even like it. For the people that haven't read or are thinking about reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, in her words, that shit sucks. And the author is a drunk. Yeah, I'll let her explain it more probably in the car. Why the book sucks. You got the microphone.
Okay, so The first 4 pages, pretty much, the first 2 pages, it says that the author is a drunk and that he pretty much like went on like writing because that's what he wanted to pursue, and then finally like somebody found interest in him, published his thing. It did hit off, like he got 2 million in sales or whatever, but it's still like, even after him becoming like, how do you say it? Like not famous or popular because of the book, like everybody still hated him because he still treated everybody like shit, and he was still a drunk, and then he like didn't, it says like he was like bad against like women or whatever. So fuck that. But then they just continues to say that like fixating on the positive and like saying like you want more money, or like trying to find ways to make more money, or trying to find like if you do affirmations and you go like you look at yourself in the mirror and say you're beautiful, pretty much it's like fixating on like things that like you don't have, and you're like pretty much like focusing on things. It's saying that like you're focusing on things that you don't have, and it's like not doing good or positive, which the other book I'm reading, it's like called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. It is the total opposite, and it's more about manifestation and creating your own reality. So just 5 pages in, I already hate this book, and I don't think I'm going to continue to read it.
So yeah, we're about to go to Barnes & Noble and switch that book out. But first things first, before we leave, bro. Yo, these fucking bots. These bots in the comments saying, oh, I thank you for your recommendation. I ain't tell you shit, boy. I ain't tell you to buy nothing. What even is XAI84D? I'm very excited about this. I bet you are.
I be seeing them.
I'm like,
and
bro.
And then it's like a lot of the same, like,
it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. And I did not. These comments, it make no sense. People are going to think I bought myself. These bots do nothing for me. They do nothing.
Yo, how do you even get bots?
Nothing. It's just a whole bunch of the same comments. Just random ass people. Thank you for your recommendation. What recommendation, boy? Let the drive to the Let the drive to the bookstore begin. Definitely a smaller one. Is this where we got the roses? Last stop before we gotta get food. And not even open, I lied. Goodbye. Going to Fresh Kitchen again, and I made wrong turns. So we're like behind all these houses, some big ass houses. Nice cribs. The house. Yeah, all these too. I wish the dogs would listen. Fresh Kitchen Part 2. Time to grub a dub dub. Park right by the trash cans. VIP. Alright, we made it back, dogs. We made it back. We got a couple of things. We got Fresh Kitchen again. Oh, okay. Don't want to say what's up to me? Fuck y'all too. Fuck y'all too. Went to a couple of stores. Got a couple of things. Candle one. Then I got my candle. This is the good joint. The lemon candles be hitting different. And then that's hers. She got something in there. And then I got 2 of these. These are like body sprays. I have one of them in the car. But this shit right here from Bath & Body Works smells good. Smells good. And yeah, and then that's really it. She got some other stuff for her. But yeah, this was the main essentials. Besides that, I gotta start editing some vlogs. You gotta start getting some content edited. And you just wanna look outside. But don't worry. That construction out there, you don't even wanna hear that. Now we about to go get some smoothies. Probably better up there. Time to go find this car.
We just got Chick-fil-A and we got those drinks also. That we was in traffic because there's like a fucking concert or something, but all I know is that we was in traffic for way longer than needed. A 10-minute drive turned into a whole hour excursion just being in the car and just going 5 miles per hour. But we're back, and I think the car that was parked next to McLaren left. So great timing. As soon as I came in, they was leaving. So you know what time it is? Time to go park up next to Big Dog. And then once I park up, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna eat and everything. Then I'm gonna answer all these questions that I asked from Instagram. So I'm gonna answer them all for you guys to give the same value, because I know everyone don't follow me on Instagram, but you know you should. If you're watching this, go follow me on Instagram. But nonetheless, I'm gonna answer all the questions when it comes to money, mindset, trading, all this stuff. I haven't seen any of the new questions in the last 2 hours, but we're gonna see. We're just gonna give value, continue to change lives. All right, if you made it to this part of the video, then you made it to the end so that you can actually get the Q&A and actually get the value. But you want to see some bullshit? Remember that trade that we took earlier? Not the one that ended up being the $100 L, but the trade that ended up stopping at break even. Do you see this? The trade idea. That second wick is where, second wick that went into drawdown, as you see, is where it stopped me at break even. The first wick is where I got the entry. So it wicked me out that second time just to fly up higher. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It whipped all the way down damn near the stop loss. But you know what, neither here nor there. We'll come back next week, fresh set of mind. But I want to be able to answer, almost just lost my whole phone. But I want to answer some of these questions when it comes to the Q&A that I have asked on my Instagram. So I have all these questions over here. Got a whole bunch of them all over here that I'm about to answer for you guys. Get some of the best ones in my opinion. We got the first question. Do you think $2,500 is enough to start day trading like YM and US 30? Yes, I do think $2,500 is enough money to trade. It just depends how much you're risking per trade. I wouldn't risk more than $250 per trade. I would say risking $100 or $250 per trade is more than enough, because guess what? That's going to be about 5 to 10% per trade, and that's going to give you about 10 to 20 days that you're able to take trades. And if you can't win 10 to 20 days, if you can't win some of those days to make sure that you don't blow the account, then it comes down to you not having a proper system. So if you think $2,500 is enough, it is. You just comes down to not risking $2,000, not risking $1,000, $500 per trade, because guess what? Anybody could take 4 losses, and you don't want to leave just a regular losing streak to making you blow your account. What was your aha moment? Essentially, my aha moment wasn't nothing crazy. Do you know what it was? My aha moment was when I realized that my trading system, my strategy, and all of that wasn't the reason I wasn't successful. My system and strategy, the reason I was getting in and out of the trades, wasn't the reason I wasn't a profitable trader. It was because of me. It was because of my mindset. It was because of my discipline, my consistency. I knew what I had to do, but I wasn't doing it. I wasn't disciplined. I wasn't listening to the rules that I had in place, and I was consistently fucking up, and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to, and I wasn't handling my emotions. And this is just stuff that I learned over time. But once I realized that it wasn't the charts and I can dial in on my mindset, dial in on myself as a person, that's when I started to actually level up. For somebody that knows the basic understanding of trading, what is the key point? What is a key point? I don't know what that means. On to the next. How old were you when you became consistently profitable? I would say 21, 20. I would say I was consistently profitable when I was 19 and 20, but then 21 was kind of a weird year. Then 22, where I'm at right now, I was consistently profitable for the most part. I may have lost the last 2 weeks. I would say even the last month haven't even been that great of a month. But overall, out of the last 6 months, out of the last 8 months, I've been profitable. But I would say from when I started trading at 17, 19 to 20 is where I started to actually see consistent profitability. More or less 20. 19, I made some money, but it was towards the end when I was turning 20. That's when I moved to Florida. Why not take 1-to-1s when you're on a losing streak? I could take 1-to-1s when I'm on a losing streak, but then again, it's gonna take me double as long to even get back in profit. And it's just gonna make it the time that it's gonna take to get back to where I should be way longer. Because guess what? I like to go for 2 times what I'm risking, meaning every time I take 1 loss, all I need is 1 trade to get 2 losses back. But if I'm taking an L, then a W, and then an L, then a W, then an L, then a W, I'm in the same spot. And then I will have to consistently win so much more. So in times like this where I'm losing a lot, whenever I catch those trades, it's gonna be such a small percentage of what I actually need to get back to break even, get back to in profits. That's why I like to go for higher risk reward trades. And 1 to 2s is not even that high of a risk reward. 1 to 2s is more than enough. How did you feel when you started to see consistency in trading? I'm not sure. I would say it's something that just you gradually happens. It's not something you just wake up and you're like, oh, I'm feeling consistent. And you just wake up. It's more something that you gradually see over time. You start seeing the consistency with you actually following your plan. You see the consistency when you're actually going through your journal. You see the consistency with you actually waking up on time, not having to force yourself to. You see it over time. It's gradual. It's like those things when it's like that moment you made it. You never realize you make it. It's just something that you realize over time, gradually doing all these different things, accomplishing different things, and saying what you're trading, getting different funded accounts, getting your first payout, getting your third payout, getting your 10th payout. All these different things just happen gradually over time that give you the vision. But I'm not gonna answer too much more. If you want to see the other ones, I answered about maybe 10 other ones on my actual Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. We just hit 17,500 followers on there. We're only going up. We need 100K on there. We need 100K on the YouTube. But this is where we're gonna come to an end. For the most part, it was a tragic week, but all we do is manage risk. I didn't blow an account. I lost a total of maybe $300 this week when it comes to my $1,000 account. That's not bad. I would risk that on a trade on my other accounts. So we're just managing risk, and like I keep telling you guys, until I get back to having a win streak, I'm not gonna risk anymore. Simple as that. It makes no sense. Why am I gonna risk a whole lot when the numbers are showing I'm not doing good right now? I'm not gonna change my system. I'm not gonna change my strategy. I just gotta let the market conditions fit me a little bit better. The trade setups, as you guys seen from the trade, that unfortunately went to TP after stopping me at break even. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda took profit at 1 to 1. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Didn't use a stop loss, but guess what? I'm following the plan that works most times, more times than less. Simple as that. And if you want to know what that trading strategy is, the systems and everything that I use on a daily basis, free trading course, free trading webinars. And if you want to join a community of like-minded individuals, such as the VIP Trading Network, where we're going to have our sessions this weekend. I think we're going to have a session tomorrow morning. We're going to have a session in the morning. So at 9:30 in the morning, we're going to have a session. We're going to have our weekly market breakdown, go over everything from last week, go over all the price action, go over all the trades. And then I'm also going to go over the expectations for this week. And it's also going to be recorded. So if you want to join, but you're not going to be able to be there in the morning, it will be recorded so you can have access to it. So with that being said, stay safe, stay productive, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's daily video.